Here we go. Welcome. 420 Bible Study, Torah tour through the Temple420.org. Ready?
Hey. Come on, let's go. It's a brand new song. First time on the radio. KXP.
Jonah, chapter 2, verse 5.
Return to the Mac. You know what it is.
Oh.
What it is, what it isn't.
3,
Look for a better way to get up on a better
2.
getting on that and checking it. Hit me, get up. First shot, walking. A little bit of humble,
A little bit humble, a little bit of cautious as we go into Jonah chapter 2 verse 5. It says, "Then I said to myself in my inner thoughts, I was driven away from you, but I will again gaze at your holy temple. And then the waters and the reeds were around me, and I descended to the base of the mountain. And yet you lifted my life from the pit. Hashem, my God." And that is what Jonah cries out. And that I know to be true for myself, because the next sentence says, "When my soul was faint within me," I literally had no blood. I was fainting. Literally 3 blood transfusions. That's why the story of Jonah is so real for me. He goes from good to bad, to good to bad, as we go up and down like a heartbeat. That's why we don't need a heartbeat. We just need to be high or low. And at that point, if we practice being high now, he'll recognize it and say, "Oh, you smell like my son. I recognize that. Come on in." Versus, "I don't know who you are." I think Jesus says that. So, it says, "I remembered Hashem. My prayer came to you. My offering, my petition, my fragrant incense, my golden bowl, to your holy temple that doesn't let any foreign substance or foreigner in, or any foreign air." Because in Nadab and Abihu, they actually offered a foreign air, and they were burned up immediately. Over 80 years, cancer, 60 years, drugs, whatever you want to call it. If you change your and substitute for your addiction with a substitute, and it is God, and through your believing that Jesus Christ is the Christ, the anointed one, the branch of oil and joy, then he will give you oil and joy back. Right now, you have no oil and no joy because he can take it away. Or you have confusing thoughts. Somewhere in between of that realm of the dead and the realm of the living. Remember, it says, if you want to enter life, this is life. No, we haven't entered yet. So, they watch false vanities. They forsake their kindness. As for me, the voice of thanksgiving, I will make sacrifices to you. What I have vowed, I will fulfill for the salvation which is in Hashem. Oh my goodness. So here's my verse 2:5, the subnote, which is extremely important to me as I read it, and the reason why I love this tour is really cool for me. It says, "The miracle of the fish convinced Jonah that God wanted to save his life." We did it, Adrian! It's that feeling. It's from God only. Enjoy your days. Baruch Hashem all day.